Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 29th of August 2020. This is a look at my weekly analysis video. It's all the pairs I'm trading, the high probability / divergence method on the daily charts. So we'll go over every pair that we're trading. Alright, so welcome to the video. It's a Saturday, so it's the weekend. Use trading view. So let's have a quick look at something first. This is the JAGfx Facebook group. Now, I don't know if you're aware or not, Facebook's changing its layout on the desktop, laptop type setups. So I've gone with this dark theme. I think the old style is only available until early next month. So I've gone with a dark theme. Slightly changed the layout. This is the JAGfx group. Looks a little bit different. You can have a light coloured or dark coloured. Just before, the files folder used to be on the left here. Now you'll find it over here. I think Christina posted something on Facebook about that. So it's now in there. So welcome to anyone that's joined the Facebook group or the Telegram groups channels. Now with the Facebook group, if you're new to it, as I said, welcome. I'd probably strongly suggest you read Christina's announcement post, pinned post. It just tells you where everything is. So that's just basically everything's in that files folder. So if you click on that, I'm not sure, it tells you where everything is or shows you where everything is. Everyone asks about the trade results. JAGfx trade results. That's my spreadsheet. That one there, JAGfx trade results. Plenty in there. All right, let's move on. So with regards to the setups, you'll see on the chart shortly, there's a lot of lines, different colors. You can read this, pause the video, read this, take a screenshot, do whatever. Like I say with all my videos, if I talk too quick or you don't understand me or English is not your first language, just slow down the video or pause it. I put plenty of notes on there on the chart, so you'll see them. And yeah, you can skip through. I've got a watch list you'll see on the right, so you can just skip through to each pair you want to have a look at. So there's no dramas there, but this is basically my setup, what all the different settings are, what colors mean, the lines, etc. So you can read that. I'll bring it up at the end of the video also. So moving right along, let's find my setup. All right, so trading view, daily chart. Here's my watch list on the right. These are all the pairs I'm trading. Now, if it's highlighted in this pink color, like the Aussie Swiss, the one we're looking at the moment, means I'm probably going to do something on Monday and I'll talk about it in this video. If you see something that's not, if it's just highlighted in blue, just means there's trades on. No highlight, no trade. Highlight in yellow means something's happened that I'm probably going to have to talk about, either post or I'll talk about in this video. So that's my watch list. These are all the pairs I'm trading in alphabetical order on the daily charts. So let's start. This is Aus Swiss. Looks like there's a lot happening on the charts. Basically 3 moving averages, 240 linear weighted moving average, 100 EMA, 50 EMA. They just give me an idea of trend, that's all. You'll see the red and green dots on the price chart. That's the QMP filter. It's just a combination of the MACD Platinum, which is this indicator here, which is just a zero lag MACD, and also the QQE Advanced, which is not displayed on the charts because I don't need it, but it'll be in my watch list somewhere. So the QQE Advanced. So all is when the QQE and the MACD Platinum are in sync, it creates these dots on the price chart. Just makes things a lot easier, more of a visual aid than an actual indicator itself. It's a combination of 2 indicators. I need the MACD Platinum on the chart because I look at where the MACD Platinum is in relation to this 0 level. The 0 level is that dotted line. So price basically oscillates around the 0 level. If it's below the 0 level, I'm looking to buy. If it's above the 0 level, I'm looking to sell. This also assists with divergence. You can see red trend lines are bearish divergence. Green trend lines, bullish divergence. If you see blue trend lines like this, normally something interests me, like a trend line or support resistance level. S1 stands for sequence 1, S2 sequence 2, and so on. So where it is where that sequence starts. Now, with my daily high probability charts, I was doing a lot of hedging. and I'm now in the process of removing most of that hedging and cutting back on that, because I appreciate that not everyone, depending on what jurisdiction you live in, you can't do it, nor do people want to do it. It's high risk, but there are some of my readers that still like it, so I will still do it on certain pairs, on certain setups, normally when hidden divergence is involved, because that's the ones I like the most. So anyway, sequence 1 is one of my old sequences that I started. You can read my trades there. There's my list of trades, sequence 1. So basically sell is designated by the red lines, buys by the blue. So sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. You can read the list there, pause the video. Sequence 2 is my more traditional type of trading. It's more recent one, so I've entered this trade as a buy in here. It's a stop and place down there. That's a red dotted line. You can see my notes there. Nice big support level and price. So I took that buy entry, which is in there. And you'll see it's highlighted in the pinky color, which means on Monday, if you look down the bottom right, normally I write my notes. If I can fit them in, that's where they'll go. So on Monday, because it's trading view, I'll show you on another pair. The MACD Platinum through the zero level to the buy side. I'm going to close half of that trade and move my stop up to 65814. These yellow lines are my overall break even. You'll see there's 2 of them. One's for sequence 1 and one's overall break even for all trades. So my profit to date will change on Monday because I'll close half. That's if the market opens close to where it closed on Friday. I'll close half so that profit to date will increase, then this overall break even will be modified. The reason I'm closing half, MACD Platinum through the zero level, just trying to tighten it up and lock in profit there. All right, moving right along. Aussie Japanese Yen in a sequence 1 buy here, already closed half. My stop's been moved up a couple of times. It's broke. I did mention this during the week in my Facebook group and Telegram groups. I did have a sell which was stopped out. I was hoping this level here would hold, this big support or resistance level, which now might become support. It didn't. Price went through, took out my sell stop. Well, I took a loss, but I'm still in the buy, so it's good. So my buy has got to stop above the entry level. Now I'm just waiting to see what happens here. I start drawing my trend lines in for possible regular bearish divergence. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but I draw them and just adjust them every day. It's just preparation, that's all it is. If you see grey lines like this, it's normally a warning signal or a previous trade or something like that. So looking all right in the Aussie Yen at the moment. Aussie New Zealand, just the one trade, took a sell up here, stop and place there. Sort of went against me initially, but come back down, and against me, it's come back down, sort of hovering around there at the moment. It was a high risk trade. Again, you can read my notes. It was against the trend, but it's all based on divergence, hence the stop and place. Now, if I just shorten up the chart a bit, and again, you'll see this blue trend line. So it was resistance, 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 resistance. Now we're coming back down towards it. Possibly support, might break through, you never know. This green line down here, if you see a green dash line, it's normally means something big. In this case, it's parity, 1.000 level, big numbers normally. So we're in a sell here, going all right. MACD Platinum's coming down towards the zero level, might take some action soon. Aussie USD, old sequence, sequence 1 back here, sequence 2 is here. I think sequence 2's got a, yeah. Sequence 2 is a buy in this level here, and it's got a stop. That's its stop there. So that's looking good. Again, regular bearish divergence forming. Won't be looking at taking any more buys from now on. I'll just keep on pushing this stop up. Look for a sell trade to help try and clear sequence 1. It's an old sequence. I don't mind trading the Aussie, especially hedging. It's a pair I'm comfortable trading. So. Cad Swiss, one of my problem pairs. Now this one I have 5 buy trades over here on the left hand side. It took a long time ago, you can see they're from October last year. Now, I'm not sure why I let them get away from me, but it did. Now I'm stuck with them. That's these 5 trades here. They have no horizontal lines. I didn't want to clutter up my chart, but there's 5 buy trades there. They're not going anywhere. They're on the shared spreadsheet, which, like I said previously in the files folder, every trade I take is recorded on a shared spreadsheet that everyone's got access to, both on the daily charts and the 12-hour charts. So you're more than welcome to check that out. So I'm not running away or hiding these trades. They're there. The good thing is there's positive swap on them. So I'm not losing any money on the overnight interest rates. So I'm just trying to work my way up to them eventually. This is a slow moving pair. It's a Cad Swiss. In the meantime, as you can see, I've been stuck at even in sequence 2 for a long time. There's my break-even level for sequence 2. You can read all my notes here. Just trying to add to my profit and work my way up towards this area here where I can start closing out these trades. Bit of a drawn-out process, but I'll continue on with it. And in the meantime, hopefully other pairs are creating profit for me. Cad Yen. This is one pair I'm probably going to ditch eventually. All right, so green dashed lines are 80-cent level. It's a big number. So it's just, that's why that's there. In a buy with a stop in place at the moment. I've taken a couple of hits on the sell side. I've taken a sell here. Lost, took a sell there. Oh no, it's setting up for a sell, I think. It's probably, oh yeah, I've got a, the reason that warning signal line's there is red dot on the QM, the MACD platinum above the 0 level, just above the 0 level. Possible regular divergence forming there. I might try take another sell on that. So the 2 buys I lost. So this buy here I lost. This buy here I lost. That's those 2 there. And I've taken this next one here. It's been a winner. Not enough to take away that loss, those losses completely, but enough to get it offset a little bit of it. And now we've had this big drop with the yen pairs on Friday. I think someone mentioned that the Prime Minister Abiy or someone's talking about resigning soon due to poor health. So it's created a bit of havoc on the yen pairs. In the meantime, I might look at another sell, depending on how we go when the QMP filter, if it does give a sell signal. You could even consider this like I probably should draw something there. Blue across here is a pretty significant level. I don't think it reached there though. Hang on a second, we'll just move this line out the way. Close to it. So it's a pretty, and it's a zone, it's not an actual price, so it could be anywhere in this sort of area. So price has got up to it. Regular bearish divergence, possibly, if it's confirmed, and maybe take another sell to the sell side. Options. Euro Aussie, this is one pair. Right, this sequence 1 is the sell here. I should probably draw that line across there. I'm just trying to clear the charts a bit. So it's a sell from here, stop and place there. So locking in good money. So don't worry about sequence 1. That's sweet. Sequence 2 is this buy here. I haven't got the horizontal lines. It was just getting too cluttered. I want to see the chart. And sequence 3 is this sell here. That's already, I think already. All right. All right, I should Monday, I'll make a note on this. On Monday, I'm going to be closing out half of that sequence 3 sell. The MACD platinum's through the 0 level, is it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so on Monday I will be. I'll make a note of that. I'll just highlight that. Yeah, I'll make a note of that after on the chart. I'll be closing out half. I want to try and clear these sequences, especially the sequence 2. And we'll add to the profit, hopefully. Yeah, so we're getting close to the break-even levels, which is good. That's these yellow lines here. And we're getting close to support level 2, which is, hopefully we'll break that. But in the meantime, sequence 3, I'll close out half on Monday and tighten my stop up a lot closer. It's the Euro Aussie, Euro Cad. Now, this is an old sequence here. Look, I got very close to it. The break-even levels in here just wasn't enough to push through to clear my overnight swap interest rates, and now we've bounced up. So at the moment, I've drawn possible hidden bullish divergence lines here, and not too bad if we get the buy set up eventually, which will be good. I could put sequence 2 as a sell. I've already closed half, brought my stop in under the entry level. I could probably bring my stop down a little bit closer. No, I'm not even sure I can there. But if a new buy signal presents, it won't be on Monday, maybe on Tuesday. If this thing goes up again, I could consider, say, on sequence 1, closing that 5th sell trade, which will be this one here, and going to the buy side. It's a good setup to buy, and possibly setting up, buying another trade here, buy trade for a sequence 3 with a stop in place. I like the hidden bullish divergence there, if that's remains as is when we get the buy signal. So looking all right in Euro Cad. It's a pair I don't mind trading. Bit of a slow mover, so I'm quite happy to trade it. Euro Pound, no trades on at the moment. Took a loss on this buy here. Just got out of it when I had the sell signal, and which is probably a good thing as it's gone down, broke this sort of support level now. Yeah, just going sideways. That green line's a 90-cent level, just a big number. Not much happening at the moment on the Euro Pound. Can be a slow mover, so yeah. Euro Yen. This is one I was stopped out on the sell twice, I think. Here I think I took a sell based on this double top. Lost on that. I think I took another one on a trend line break or something, and I was stopped out by a pip or so, and now it's coming down again. The good thing is I'm in a buy, so there's a stop in place for that buy. There's a new buy signal here on Thursday. It was marked on my chart. It's a valid buy signal. I didn't take it. Couple of reasons. One, I'm already in a buy, and probably the main reason is that price didn't come back close to the MAs enough for my liking. And one other reason, which is probably not marked on the chart, which probably should be, is we're probably looking at some bearish divergence here. So regular bearish divergence across there. So price is going up higher. MACD Platinum, which is an oscillator, is lower highs. So price is going up. Generally, that's a good signal. Once you start seeing divergence like that, regular divergence, it's a good time to sort of start not considering taking any more buys, because you're going against the divergence. Yeah, this thing can shoot up and keep on going, and you can get more divergence. But generally, safe bet is not to take any buy signals. If you do, take them with lower risk, like instead of risking 2%, risk 1%, keep the stops tight, etc. But this thing didn't come back close enough to the MAs for my liking anyway. And I'm already in a buy. And as we can see, it's sort of peaked there. You could probably even consider a double sort of top here. So there's getting a bit of confluence. Different sort of levels here. Yeah, just getting a bit messy, that's all. But we're in a buy. Euro New Zealand. Right, it's highlighted in pink, which means I'm going to take some action. And the action will be the MACD Platinum through the 0 level on Monday. So my sell, which stop is there, the stop will be moved down to where that new line is. So close half, bring my stop down. Already lost once on this trade, so this is my second attempt. My first attempt at sell was there, based on divergence, based on hidden bearish divergence. Could have hedged. I should have probably hedged, taken the buy in there, then taken the second sell, and I would have been sweet, and I wouldn't have lost anything on that first one. But not to be. Hindsight, great tool, but now taking a second sell, and we're heading down nicely. Again, I've started drawing my trend lines in, looking for possible divergence to the upside. So on Monday, closing half of the sell, bringing that stop down to this level, and adding to reducing some of that loss, offsetting some of that loss. Euro USD. Now what am I doing here? I'm reading my notes. Consider closing S2 for a loss. So sequence 2 is a sell. And I've already had one buy, had another second sell. Now it's had another. There's going to be a new buy signal on Monday. It's a good thing about TradingView. And so instead of letting it hit that stop up there, I'm going to take that loss on the sell and the buy, and jamming S1 stop closer. So I'll probably bring my stop on this this is my buy here. There's a stop currently there. I'll probably bring it up underneath these lows here on Monday. And if you just go on the chart here, hopefully, here we go. There's my overall break even all the way up there. So I can close both these trades and still be in profit, even though this sell will be a loss, but the buy is in a big profit. There's my overall break even. And because I am net, nope, my video is all jammed up. Because I'm net negative 0.01, as long as price remains below that yellow line, which is up here, I'm in profit for both trades. So Monday, I might, if price opens up close, I'll close the sell and jam that buy stop up. So that's all right. You're looking at the big picture, remember. All right, pound Aussie, I've had a go to sell here, it lost. Had a go to sell here, it lost. This yellow line is just showing where the MACD platinum crossed the zero level. It's been across the zero level for a long time, above the zero level. So looking for sells. First one was a fail, lost $5. Second one lost $40. Now in the third one, nice little double top here, resistance level and divergence. So taking the sell and it's heading down nicely at the moment. Nope, I missed one. Oh no, it's the one I just did. Sorry, losing track myself. Pound CAD. Now, this is one I am in a hedge, and I explain why. It's because hidden bullish divergence. So my initial trade was a buy here. So it's a buy. Next day it went against me, took the sell. I did have a stop. I removed the stop on the buy, took the sell, hedged. Now Monday there's going to be a new buy signal. MACD platinum still below the zero level. It's going to be a new buy signal. So there'll be a third buy taken at 0.06. So you decide to hedge based on original hidden bullish divergence. So I had one bullish divergence there, and now followed up with a second bullish divergence. So good. To me, I like the hidden divergences. A lot of people don't trade hidden divergences because they're a little bit trickier to find, but trust me, they seem to work very well. And normally it's trend continuation with a hidden divergence. So Monday, taking a second buy trade on this, and hopefully my overall break even will be in this area here somewhere before we get to this level here. I'll just have a look, see where that, no, it's just a zone sort of thing where prices come up, sort of come up, went through it, but then come straight back up, back up, back up, back up. So you can see it's pretty significant sort of zone. Anywho, moving right along, pound Swiss, what am I doing here? Close sequence one for a loss. So this is another one, the MACD platinum's just above the zero level. I've already had two losses, as you can see, these grey lines. Took a loss there, took a loss there. Now I'm going to take another one. There's my stop up there. I'm not going to let it get to the stop. There's a buy signal there on Monday. I'll just take the loss and I'll move on. Got a bit of profit in the bank on this pair, so I'll look at the big picture, so it's not a big issue. I don't like taking losses, but let's protect the capital and move on. Pound yen, and a buy here, which is going all right. Taking a couple of losses on sells, which is not all right. Good profit overall in this pair though. I don't mind trading this pair. So I had a sell here, took a loss. Another sell here, took a loss. Now there's a new buy signal here on Thursday. I didn't take it. Again, I'm already in a buy and this divergence happening, and I just don't want to take buys when there's divergence. And probably the price didn't come back close enough to the MAs either, so I ignored that buy signal, which is probably a good thing in hindsight. And the stop there is locking a bit of profit there, which offsets these losses. Pound New Zealand, one of my problem pairs. I'm starting to show a bit of promise. The last trade was this sell here. It's a little bit hard to see behind that line there. There's a sell, and then price just went up. And I'm thinking, and I've started drawing this trend line across here, looking for a break of the trend line, because there's never a buy signal in there. Still, that sell signals remain valid. And I thought I'll try and take another sell, because I'm in a lot of trades on this pair. Try and take another sell in here somewhere, and it really didn't present that well, and then I sort of missed it. So the thick dashed line is my overall break even. The others are just break even levels for the different sequences. You can pause the video. I mean, 1, 2, 3 sequences, all head in the same direction. In the meantime, I've been locking in lots of profit on this pair, so I just need to push down to this yellow line. I'll be glad to see the back of this pair and get back to normal trading on it. It's a pair I don't mind trading. So now that price is amongst all these trades, it gives me a bit of creativity with how to do trade management. I can start, if we've got in the meantime, you can see the MACD Platinum still above the zero level just, so I'll just keep on writing this down. Hopefully it will get down to this solid yellow line. I'll just close everything. Yeah, I don't care about the swaps on this one. I'll just be glad to see it hit that yellow line. Because we've got, as I said, we've got good profit on there. In the meantime, we just keep on working it. Right, pound USD. Now it's highlighted in orange because I was stopped out of my sell trade from here late on. The stop's actually right at the high. So on Friday night, late on Friday night, stopped out. And you can see on Monday there's going to be a new buy signal. Again, not taking it. A couple of reasons. One, I'm already in a buy from here, so offsets my losses. And as you can see, I've made some very good profit on the pound. That's even with, if you read my notes here, had some big position sizes, even divided them by 5 to reduce these profits just to make the spreadsheet look a bit better and keep everything pretty constant. So yeah, I've just got to pause the video, get a quick drink. All right, just throat getting a bit sore. Yeah, so new buy signal here on Monday, not taking the buy. Again, price hasn't come back to the MAs close enough for my liking. And 2, we've got divergence, bearish divergence. So it seems a bit silly taking buys when we're looking for a reversal. But as I said, we've already got a buy on anyway, so it's not too bad. So I'll probably make a note in the Facebook group when I post this video that sell trade was stopped out, and that'll just be going back to a blue. New Zealand CAD, I took a buy a couple of days ago, and Friday was kind to me, shot up nicely, and I should probably drag this level across a bit, and looks like we're going to break it. That was just a level I had on the charts that was significant. Looks like it's going to break it. MACD Platinum still below the zero level, which is good. It's a pair I don't mind trading. As you can see, decent profit on it. Frustrating sometimes, but not bad most times. New Zealand Yen, this is another one I took a recent hedge on. I liked the original setup. You can read my notes why I took the hedge. So it was a buy. Hang on, let me start again. All right, the first buy was back here, was profitable, so that's that one there. If you go back to here, that's the last time the MACD Platinum crossed the zero level. It can stay below on one side of the zero level for a long time. Have a look here. So it stayed in buy zone for a long time, then it crossed, and it stayed in sell time for a long time. Now it's been under a long time again. So we took a buy, hedge sell, and a second buy. Break even level is at the 70-cent level, so we're through that. We're at this sort of resistance level now, so I'll just keep an eye on it. On Monday I may consider closing out the original buy, hedge sell, and a partial on the second buy, which is bigger, then putting a stop in place to protect that second buy so I can't lose on it. So that's the New Zealand Yen, looking good. That's when hedge trading works out nicely. Now moving right along, New Zealand USD in a sequence back here, sequence 1, which is getting a bit messy. No chance of making it to the overall break even at the moment. Sequence 1's actually hedged, so I'll just ride that out, looking for a sell eventually. In the meantime, sequence 2's is buy in here. MACD Platinum still below the zero level. The buy's there, going up nicely in my favour. It's a pair I don't mind trading, so happy to work my way out. USD CAD, one of the pairs I'm ditching as soon as the opportunity arises. It gives me grief, I tell you. Gives me grief, as you probably heard me saying every video. So in the meantime, sequence 1, sequence 2, not going anywhere anytime fast. You can see I'm negative since I've started this pair, and I've been trading all these pairs for over a year now, and it's as soon as I can get out of it. So sequence 1 is hedged from here. Sequence 2 is got a standalone sell trade on with a stop in place, and I could probably consider moving my stop down. So sequence 1's my concern. It's hedged. In the meantime, I'll try and add to the profit, and if I can get this thing just to overall break even, then it's getting removed from my watch list. As is this pair. USD Swiss franc. Right, first thing, I have built in a bit of profit, so that's good. Second thing is, I mean, as you can see, 4 sequences, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all going to the same side as price just keeps on going down. And on Monday, I'm getting a new sell signal. Here's my notes here, what I'm going to do. So I'm just protecting all these sequences on Monday, just taking sell trades. Hedge sells. Well, sequence 4 is actually a standalone, so it's only actually these 3 that have got problems. Sequence 4 is fine. It's a sell. It's got a stop in place. All I'm doing is moving my stop down on sequence 4, so that's sweet. It's these other 3 sequences I've got to protect myself on. Eventually, price will get to a stage where we can start looking to the upside. It can't keep on going down forever. That's a good thing about trading currencies. There's 2 countries involved, 2 currencies involved. One country won't let, especially this is a major, USD and the Swiss franc. So eventually one country will say enough's enough and we'll reverse it. In the meantime, even though it's a sell signal on Monday, it's not a standalone trade. A couple of reasons. We've got regular divergence. Sorry, we've got bullish divergence, so it is regular. We're not looking to take any more sell signals. Price is starting to consolidate in here, and price didn't go back to the MAs close enough. So all I'm doing is protecting these 3 sequences and locking in more profit on sequence 4. Pain in the butt, this pair. And once I get to if I gave that $1,760.54 back to zero, it wouldn't worry me. I'm ditching this pair. USD Japanese Yen. On Monday, I'll be taking a new sell trade. I'll just move this line out of the way. There's a sell there. Gave a buy, followed by a sell. That's on the Abe news, Prime Minister Abe. If that's how you pronounce it correctly, I don't know. So it's a sell there. It's a pair I don't mind trading. It hasn't been kind to me recently, but generally, you have a look back here, it moves nicely. Just sometimes I get out too early on this pair. But anyway, we'll see how we go. MACD, platinum's not that far above the 0 level. There is initially hidden bearish divergence there. So, and the MACD platinum stayed above the 0 level. So I'm happy to take this sell based on a double top and that original hidden bearish divergence. So sell on Monday, stop in place at that red line. So that's it, guys, for the trades. Hopefully that cleared a few things up for you. Again, here's my notes. If you're wondering what all those different colours meant or different lines, you can pause the video, read that, or take a screenshot, etc. Again, thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for subscribing, whether to be the YouTube channel, the Facebook group, or the Telegram groups. Sometimes I even post on Twitter. Not often. But I'm happy to answer any questions. Again, the spreadsheets are available to everyone. And that's probably about 34 minutes now. It's a weekend. We're still in lockdown here. So this is the hardest time, is the weekend, because I haven't got much in the way of work on and can't go out with my friends or anything like that. And living by myself at the moment gets pretty boring. So, yeah, lucky there's sport on, so I'll get onto that. Enjoy the weekend all. Stay safe wherever you may be. Hopefully we'll see the back of this virus eventually. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.